Public lands ranching is a way of life for ranchers like J. Paul Brown in western Colorado. He says without grazing permits like his in the San Juan National Forest, his family wouldn't be able to stay in business and continue to raise high-quality lamb and wool.
Well, it's just so important. There's just so little private land out here in the West. We think that the private land is very, very important for our base. But to really be a full-time rancher here, you need to be able to use the forest allotments and BLM allotments.
He says through responsible grazing, they're enhancing the range condition of the forest and truly making it a healthier environment for all outdoor enthusiasts.
I think just grazing the grasses stimulates those grasses instead of having decadent feed that's or grasses that just grow up and fall over and then grow up again and fall over. We stimulate the growth of that grass. It makes it greener and prettier.
Since 1971, the Brown family has been grazing their sheep in the San Juan National Forest. And J. Paul Brown says today wildlife issues are one of their biggest challenges to preserving their way of life.
In the past few years, there's been a threat of a lawsuit on the Forest Service or to the Forest Service with them allowing us to be up here because of the bighorn sheep. And so that's certainly concerning to us, and it's a threat to our livelihood.
Despite the rhetoric from environmental groups who want ranchers off of federal lands, he says ranchers like him embrace multiple use on Forest Service and BLM land.
I believe in multiple use. I don't believe it ought to be all grazing, but by the same token, I don't think that we should be eliminated from the multiple use aspect of this area up here.
And he says the ranching industry continues to play a very important role in today's society.
As we have more generations that are further and further away from agriculture, it's important that we educate those folks about the importance of agriculture to them, that that food that they get in the grocery store has to come from someplace, and that we do it we grow that food in an environmentally friendly way.
And it's because of ranchers like J. Paul Brown and others that organizations like the American Sheep Industry Association, National Cattlemen's Beef Association, and Public Lands Council work every day in states like Colorado and in Washington, D.C. to make sure cattle and sheep remain part of America's public lands. Reporting near Durango, Colorado, I'm Russell Nemitz.